Hello guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel for Mania. So in today's video, we are going to review the OnePlus 8 Pro versus the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra. So guys, you might be thinking this is the Exynos variant. No guys, this is the Snapdragon 865 variant of the Galaxy S20 Ultra against the OnePlus 8 Pro with the Snapdragon 865. This is the ultimate comparison. Let's get started. So guys, let's start the comparison from the display itself. This is the Galaxy S20 Ultra and this is the OnePlus 8 Pro. At a glance, you may notice any difference between both, but there are some minor changes for both. So the OnePlus 8 Pro comes at 513 ppi, whereas the Galaxy S20 Ultra just 511. There is a minor difference between both, and then it comes to resolution. The Galaxy S20 Ultra have 1440 to 3200, whereas the OnePlus 8 Pro is 1440 to 3168. Almost negligible difference between both. So in terms of display, and both support 120Hz of refresh rate, and both are stunning in terms of the display. You can see the vividness and punchiness of the display. And the next thing is the sound quality. We can first of all check on the Galaxy S20 Ultra. So this is the sound output from the Galaxy S20 Ultra. Stereo speakers. So now let's go to the OnePlus 8 Pro. Which one will be better? So you can see then guys, there is one more catch over there. The Galaxy S20 Ultra only supports Full HD along with 120Hz. It can't do the Quad HD Plus along with the 120Hz. But here, the OnePlus 8 Pro can go all the way up to Quad HD Plus and 120Hz. So that's a great in terms of the OnePlus 8 Pro. So we are a heavy sort of user who needs the maximum crispness of the display along with the smoothness. Then the OnePlus 8 Pro can do slightly better than the Galaxy S20 Ultra because it supports both. But the Galaxy S20 Ultra is capable maybe with the upcoming future software updates. One more thing is there, if you really observe closely, you can see that the Galaxy S20 Ultra have almost flat bezels. You can see actually a minor curve is there, but it seems almost flat. But if you observe really close on the OnePlus 8 Pro, it has a significantly larger curve when compared to the Galaxy S20 Ultra. So guys, that's all regarding to the display. Now let's go to the next department. So guys, now let's move to the camera review between the OnePlus 8 Pro versus the Galaxy S20 Ultra. And on the OnePlus, we are getting a 48MP main camera. Then after that, we are getting an 8MP telephoto camera. And after that, we are getting a 12MP ultra wide camera. And at the final, we are getting a color filter camera. When it comes to the Galaxy S20 Ultra, we are getting the main lens at 108MP main camera. So that's really insane, 108MP main camera. Then after that, we are getting a 48MP periscope telephoto camera. And then we are getting an ultra wide camera and a TOF sensor. And when it comes to the front, the Galaxy S20 Ultra have a 40MP of front camera, and the OnePlus 8 Pro have a 16MP. So let's begin with the OnePlus 8 Pro camera samples and videos, and after that we can move to the Galaxy S20 Ultra. Guys, now I'm gonna check the front camera video stabilization of the OnePlus 8 Pro, and I'm gonna run a bit. So guys, no issues, excellent video stabilization for the OnePlus 8 Pro. So guys, now we are going to check the rear camera video stabilization with the super steady mode on both. So I am going to run a bit. So guys, both are great in terms of the video stabilization too. Let's now look at the camera samples of the Galaxy S20 Ultra. While compared to the OnePlus 8 Pro, the Galaxy S20 Ultra takes stunning images because the Galaxy S20 Ultra's images are very vibrant and popping colors while compared to the pale and natural colors of the OnePlus 8 Pro. especially in a normal mode. The Galaxy S20 Ultra uses AI feature and just enhances the colors very vibrantly when compared to the OnePlus 8 Pro. And the next thing is a zoom. This guy can go up to 100x zoom, where this guy just 30x. And next thing is when compared to the front camera on both, I really like the OnePlus 8 Pro a bit, but in terms of overall I think both are exactly the same, but a minor advantage in terms of front camera for the OnePlus 8 Pro. I don't know exactly the reason, but I feel it's almost the same on both. But in terms of rear camera, this guy is too much ahead of the OnePlus 8 Pro. So in verdict, I really like the Galaxy S20 Ultra in terms of camera too. Let's see the camera samples. Yes, I'm gonna check the front camera video stabilization of the Galaxy S20 Ultra. So guys, I'm gonna run a bit. So guys, when compared to the OnePlus 8 Pro, I think the Galaxy S20 Ultra just done the job a bit better, but both are better for vlogging. So guys, now we are going to check the rear camera video stabilization with the super steady mode on both. So I am going to run a bit. So guys, both are great in terms of the video stabilization too. So guys, now let's move to ultimately to the performance review. So the Galaxy S20 Ultra and the OnePlus 8 Pro both comes with the same chipset, the Snapdragon 865. But the Galaxy S20 Ultra's Indian variant comes with the exynos 990. And if you ask me, exynos 990 versus Snapdragon 865, obviously the Snapdragon 865. But this both comes with the same chipset. Now let's go do the gaming review. So starting from the GTA San Andreas, we can just play in the OnePlus 8 Pro at the beginning. So I'm just going to max the settings, every settings. So you can see going to the display setup and setting the visual effects to the maximum and resolution to 100%, draw distance maximum, shadow to the advanced, and the car reflections to max, and everything on. And now let's play. So everything is set to maximum and resume on the OnePlus 8 Pro. Let's yes, he's down over there. So you guys can see so guys, you guys can see no issues, moving so smoothly. Now let's look at the Galaxy S20 Ultra really quick.
Let's see what you got, asshole.
So on the Galaxy S20 Ultra, guys, almost similar experience. Wow guys, no issues on both are handling it really perfect. You guys can see. So guys, both are its maximum settings, no issues on both are handling these games perfectly. So actually after the, so you guys can see both.
Last night I crapped in my bed.
So guys, PUBG was one among the all-time favorite of my review. So now that's all regarding the gaming review. So I would say at any cost the Snapdragon 865 performs everything perfectly on this. And if you compare with the Galaxy S20 Ultra's exynos variant, then I saw minor heating issues and minor frame drops here and there after playing continuously for about nearly 45 minutes or above. If you are a normal 2, that means heavy user, then it's absolutely fine. But if you're an extreme heavy user, then the exynos 990 could cause some minor issues too. So that's all regarding the performance review. That means both the Snapdragon 865 and the OnePlus 8 Pro performs almost really same in the performance test. So guys, now let's look at the features on the board. So the Galaxy S20 Ultra supports 45 watts of charging, but keep in mind that it only comes with a 25 watts charger in the box. Then the next thing, when it comes to the OnePlus 8 Pro, it have a 30 watts charger. So that's a great advantage for the OnePlus 8 Pro within the box accessories. So the OnePlus 8 Pro comes at 30, whereas the Galaxy S20 Ultra comes at 25. But both does a great job. And then the next is the battery capacity. So this comes at a 5000 mAh of battery, and this guy have 4510 mAh of battery. Then both supports wireless charging and reverse wireless charging for charging other gadgets or even your mobile phones. So the OnePlus 8 Pro supports wireless charging up to 30 watts, but keep in mind that they have a separate accessory. It won't charge that 30 watts in other normal wireless chargers and all. But so if you use the OnePlus, you should have their own wireless DeX charging. But when it comes to the Galaxy, it have a 15 watt, but it almost works in all the types of wireless chargers. Then when it comes to the reverse wireless charging, the Galaxy S20 Ultra 5G over here supports 4.5 watts of reverse wireless charging, whereas the OnePlus 8 Pro supports 3 watts. Then come to the next things such as the fingerprint scanner and the face recognition. So you can see this is the face recognition, and let's look at the face recognitions on both. So first of all, we can open, see, now look at the fingerprint scanner speed on both. So both are almost instant. You can see one more, let me tap once again, 3 2 1 go. So you can see both are stunning in terms of, I will repeat it once again, 3 2 1 go. So both are instantly. And now let's look at the face recognitions on both. Here also same effect happens. So both are stunning in terms of the fingerprint scanner and the face recognition. So I really like both the phones in terms of those areas. Then the next thing is the UI. Actually, I am a great fan of the Samsung One UI, and if you observe really close, the One UI have a tons of features when compared to the exynos on the OnePlus phones. Now the main parts, that's the UI. So I really like the One UI. So you will ask me why, the reason, what's the reason for liking the One UI more than that of the exynos? The main reason is the customization. We get tons of customization. Let's see an example over here. This is are the clock, always on display clock styles over here, and you can see there are some limited. Also same happens with over here, but we can customize it with any colors we can have. So you can see any colors over here, we can customize it according to your wish. Then the next thing is the edge lighting. That's another feature which both comes with edge lighting, or we can call it as horizontal lighting. So both have that same effect. This is horizontal light over here, and the same goes with our edge screen. And while look at this, you can see the lightning style. So we get a tons of customization over here. You can see which type, but here we are getting only limited 1 2 3 4, just 4 customization about here. But you can see there is a basic effect, wave, purple, bubble, multicolor, heart, fireworks, eclipse, not yet. Then we can choose customized colors upon here. You can see customized colors, everything. So it's a, and also set it up transparency, duration, and also the One UI on the other hand is very much customizable. So it's a tons of features, and in other terms we can see there is an advanced features option, and there are almost many features in addition to the exynos. But I'm not saying that that exynos is bad, but if you're a user who wants to fiddle with the settings all the time and to learn new things, that means new settings and all, going here and there, almost wandering in the phone like a maniac, then the One UI will be best for you. But on the other hand, if you're a sort of quick user who wants everything in a quick and not want random features, which is sometimes maybe useful for some people, then you could select the OnePlus 8 Pro. And if you ask me which one is better among the OnePlus 8 Pro or the Galaxy S20 Ultra, I would say, so these both handsets, if you ask me the Indian versions, because this comes in the Indian, it comes with exynos 990 and this comes with the Snapdragon 865, so I would choose the OnePlus. But this case, actually this both supports the same, both have the same chip, Snapdragon 865, so I would definitely go for the Snapdragon Galaxy S20 Ultra. The main key features is the camera. I really like the camera over here, and then the display. Actually, I don't know the exact reason. I really like the display. Actually, display is almost same on both, but actually maybe because of the UI and all, I really like this guy more than the OnePlus 8 Pro. And the next thing is the gaming is almost similar on both. Actually, I didn't feel any issues, but in the Indian issues, I definitely go for the OnePlus 8 Pro. Apart from that, I really like the Galaxy S20 Ultra. So that's all, guys. Thank you.